Страшно? Может быть, хотите еще? Любите часто сидеть в туалете с телефоном? Хотите принять вызов и проверить свои нервы на прочность? Тогда спешите посетить канал «Анклав зла». Именно здесь можно попробовать себя на прочность, проходя игры вместе с очаровательной Мариной. Владелица канала играет не только в ужастики, она проходит всевозможные интересные квесты и игры песочницы. Подписывайтесь, ссылку вы найдете в описании под видео. Всем привет, это канал Resident Game, меня зовут Яна, и мы продолжаем играть в Ходячих мертвецов. Сегодня мы начнем второй эпизод. Я тут немножко его прошла, но у меня возникло непредвиденное обстоятельство, поэтому придется проходить заново. Ладно, давайте начнем. В прошлой серии Мелкий убил дядьку по имени Марлон. Это было очень внезапно. Короче, давайте смотреть, что было в прошлом эпизоде.
For some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When Эй-Джее distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen. And I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole Эй-Джеye's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Lewis backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and Эй-Джее pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To always aim for the head.
Ну чё, Эй-Джей, будем тебе по щам сейчас давать за то, что ты сделал.
Made you some coffee.
Сделал
It was in the
кофе.
kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Ты типа так вину заглаживаешь?
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Не без сахара кофе пьют. Мазохист.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me.
Как он тебя называл?
Am I a murderer?
Ну, немножко есть.
No!
Ой.
Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine
Неудобный стул.
from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're
You're a murderer.
You're
You
murder.
promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Я не учила его. Он сам.
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. When you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
Понял.
What are we gonna do?
Ну чё, мы тебе ничего не сделаем.
Back off, all of you!
It was under control. I talked Marlon down. Then he murdered my fucking friend.
Take Эй-Джее,
Слышь.
go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Сам
Oh,
такой.
just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not
Да.
what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you. It was Marlon threatened us.
Вот
AJ
именно.
pointed the gun first.
We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
А ничего, что
Clem,
Марлон убил вашу
Клем.
подругу?
if I'm a
Это
murderer,
вы
am I
забыли
gonna die too?
почему-то.
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
AJ, you're not a monster.
They think I am. I
Они
wish they didn't.
дураки.
We're going to fix this. You and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then
Да.
who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Я бы его
Haven't
ударила,
enough people
но
died tonight?
не будем подать
Brody,
плохой пример
Marlon, we can't keep
ребенку.
killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
Пошел ты.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
Он
What?
меня попросил.
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So that means you murdered him.
Нет.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back.
Странный какой-то оборот. I love you back. Я люблю тебя назад, она сказала. Если дословно переводить.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped.
На похороны
Seems right though.
пригласили. Сейчас нас
I
там
brought you something.
говном
For me?
польют.
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No, firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a
Какой еще
courtroom.
суд?
That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, There were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
We have to decide things for ourselves now. We can't
Вот
rely
именно.
on other people to make the rules for us.
Who decided you're a murderer?
Clem. But she's right. So's everyone else.
I think you're okay. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. But will start it soon. See you out there.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Окей.
Okay.
Так. Выпьем кофе сначала. Что у нас здесь? Цветочки опять. Эти рисунки. Ничего нового нету. Можно с Эй-Джеем еще поговорить.
Time to go.
Soon.
Угу. Ничего нового он нам не сказал. Ну ладно, тогда пошли. Конечно, прическа у Клементины это называется кошмар перфекциониста.
Ready?
Взрослая Клементина. Придите на похороны. Эх. Удерживайте shift. Тут ничего нет. За коллекционные предметы ачивки дают. Но только где их искать, эти коллекционные предметы? Что это? Гросс, рулис. И что это такое? Где какая-то? Тут тоже ни хрена нет. По-моему, я здесь ничего не находила. А, где-то череп нашла, но это не здесь, точно. Смотреть, кровь в виде сердечка.
I did that.
Кровь в виде сердечка
Come
ты
on.
сделал. Ну, а зачем ты это сделал? Теперь переживает. Дурачок. Не надо было этого делать. Здравствуйте. Собачка грустит. Но похоже на Мабари из Dragon Age.
Oh,
Или как их
God.
там звали.
They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem? What? Why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon.
Tin said they used to have them more. They died. But I don't get it.
Well, to say goodbye to someone you've lost.
But they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
I made them all sad. Like if someone took you away. Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
Even monsters?
Even monsters.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch.
Dude, don't.
Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. Эй-Джее killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
I don't appreciate your tone, Mitch.
Yeah? Well, I don't appreciate your kid murdering my friend.
А то, что он убил твою подругу.
But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise. You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year,
Она так зла,
none of
потому
this would
что
have happened.
Марлон отдал ее
She's got a
девушку
point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's
этим
fault.
чувакам.
Then whose fault was it?
Whoa, everything that happened was Marlon's fault, not yours.
No, but I should have pushed harder. Or tried. I don't know.
You couldn't have known he was lying to you.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
I don't want to leave, but if you all decide we should, we'll go.
Clem.
You heard her, kid. A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting. Lewis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
Рози включила режим хатика.
Please don't kick us out.
Не выгоняйте нас.
Come on, let's go.
Не присмыкайся перед ними. Мы найдем дом получше. Че им терять? Они всегда. Фрагмент с авторскими правами закончился. Хватит стену избивать, она ни в чем не виновата.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No.
No.
It didn't work. I did what you said and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad?
Мы всегда делаем вдох.
You don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get
Really,
mad
really mad.
or sad because then I do dumb things.
You need to handle your feelings. Get them under control.
I know, or I'll make mistakes.
Exactly. We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too.
Грустно, бедняжка.
I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
Я думал, что это поможет.
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seemed pretty mad.
Violet was on our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Только Вали-то на нашей
Yeah,
стороне, остальные
maybe.
нет.
I
Ну
don't
еще
wanna
этот
go.
Тен, наверное.
I know you don't.
А
I like
остальные
knowing where we
проголосуют,
are all
чтобы
the
нас
time.
выгнать.
The bed, the
Козлы.
food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet.
Занято, не входить.
We took the vote.
Бурдо.
You have to leave. Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
Пресекли.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, because I don't.
I can't believe this. You're all fucking crazy. After
Ой,
everything
нечаянно.
Marlon did, all the lies he told you. This is how you react. Kicking us out because we were caught up in
Вот-вот.
his bullshit.
Marlon dropped his weapon, and then Эй-Джее killed him. How could any of us stand to be around you after he did that? How could we trust you?
Он же извинился.
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand?
А вообще-то
Hey,
она
Marlon, all
сказала,
you
если
want,
бы
but
ты
you
не
can't tell
засунул
me
голову
Эй-Джее's
в
in
песок.
dangerous too.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
We could have happily dumped you outside the gates.
Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them. It's their fault we gotta leave. They're gonna get rid of us.
Не
Get
грусти,
him under
мальчик.
control.
AJ, breathe.
Все будет хорошо. Мы справимся.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye. He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like
Даже с
this.
Теном не дали
For the
попрощаться.
record, he
Козлина.
wanted you to stay.
Wait. Does Эй-Джее still have that gun?
Да. А что? Не то и дело. Зачем она тебе?
Hand it over.
Не дам.
Is this
Чем мы будем
necessary?
Hell yes,
защищаться?
it's necessary. I'm not walking out
Да
into the
уйдем
woods with
отсюда.
him holding that thing. We already know he knows how to use
Нет.
it.
It's yours, AJ. You should keep it.
But I murdered Marlon with it.
Yeah, but you'll need protection outside.
Fine. Let the kid keep the murder weapon.
Да уж. Выгнали нас. Как лалок. Надзиратели идут. Она так
Will we
стрелы
get another
держит,
car?
это вообще.
Probably not. We got lucky before.
So we're walking.
Ничего, пешком
My
полезно
shoes are gonna
ходить.
break.
Well, we'll have to hope they hold out.
My feet are gonna bleed again.
We'll tear up a shirt and tie them up if we have to.
It's not so bad. I mean, you've done this before. Probably pretty good at it by now. Almost like going home for you guys.
Don't pretend you give a shit. We're here. The road's that way. Anything you want to say before we go?
I've said plenty.
Thanks for trying to keep us.
You're welcome. I wish you could stay. I didn't want this.
Come on, let's just go.
Give us a minute, would you? If you really feel that way, take us back. Don't let them kick us out. I can't, Clem. Half of them are convinced you're as bad as Marlon or worse. If you came back, someone else might get hurt. I can't risk it, I'm sorry.
Still got that gun?
Зачем
Just-
тебе моя пушка?
Try to be more careful with it, okay?
I will.
Let's get going. The sun will set soon.
How do you know?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
How?
У меня
There's this cold that
суперспособность.
settles on my skin. It happens right before a storm, too.
I don't feel that.
You haven't been on the road as long as me.
Clem? Will we be okay? I thought we were done running from all the bad people
Нам не
and the
привыкать.
monsters.
Найдем дом получше. Блин.
Of course we'll be okay. We're used to this.
I hate it out here. I wish we could go back.
Yeah, so do I.
Чё? Кто стреляет? Никого не вижу. А. Это этот
Come
дебил.
on out.
Он
I saw a
все-таки
couple of you
выжил.
on the road. How long do you think you can hide?
Shit.
That's the man from the train station?
Yes.
I thought he died.
You
Я
can
тоже.
survive a bite if you cut it off fast enough.
Ugh.
Stay here.
Прицельтесь. С помощью мыши. А. Блин.
Tough little bitch, aren't you?
Что за приколы? Козёл.
I
Серьезно.
Any closer, your friend might get her head blown off.
Abel.
Good to see you again, Squirt.
Don't!
I've seen these ones before. Fighters. Both of them. You'll like them.
We're looking for a kid. Runs a community near here.
Marlon.
He's dead. Well, shit.
This can still work.
How about it? You want to take us back to your school? Help us talk to your friends?
Нет.
It's not
Нас
like you
оттуда
have many
выгнали.
other options. Come on, kid. We don't want to be out here all day. It's not my school. I don't live there. I find that very hard to believe. Not a lot of kid communes around here. Don't! Let him go, please.
Sure. If you do like we ask. Otherwise, I'm happy to crack his head open. You ever seen old fruit explode after you throw it at something? That's just how it'll look.
Clementine!
Здравствуйте.
Oh my god.
Какая же ты страшная стала.
Clementine, it's you? My name is Lily.
Я знаю, как тебя зовут.
You probably don't remember me. It's been a while. Lily? I thought you died. I came close.
What the hell?
Not now.
The fuck is this?
I said not now. Lee isn't with you,
Он помер.
so he's dead then. I'll never forget him leaving me on the side of the road to die.
Ты сама виновата.
I don't blame him. I was clearly a threat to the group after I shot that girl. Carly. Lee should have left you behind too. Might have lived longer if he
А
did.
чё ты мне грубишь,
Same thing will happen to you
козлина?
if you repeat his mistakes. Your little boy there, you'll die protecting him. You may be able to keep this up a while longer, but eventually he'll slow you down. A walker you didn't spot. A bullet you couldn't dodge. A desperate cry for help that brings the herd.
Ты стала
I don't think
похожа на
so.
своего
AJ knows how to handle
папашу
himself.
недобитого.
He's got spirit, I'll
Помнишь,
give you that.
что с ним
But you
стало?
and I know that won't be enough.
Как ему
Fuck, we
череп
don't have time
раскроили.
for all this.
We've got history.
Great. You know her, I know her. Point is, we've got a job to do.
We can help you raise that boy, Clementine. But we need you to do something for us. What? Help you kidnap a couple more kids?
We don't need a couple. We need all of you.
We'll take you back to the Delta to join our people. We have walls, we have working solar panels, and we grow our own food. All we need from you is to go back to your friends and convince them to come peacefully. No one will be harmed. I'm not Marlon.
Зачем им дети?
Here's what I'll do. I'll take the little squirt here right now. That way, I'm sure you'll play nice.
Be smart about this, Clementine. It's an us or them kind of world, Clem. If you want to save your little one, you won't pick them.
Run!
На тебе!
Come on!
Бежим! Это будет весело, наверное. Че, его подстрелили? Так, сейчас опять на кнопки надо нажимать. Да? Эй, жми, чтобы не умереть. Блин. Ты правда хочешь меня убить, Лили? Какая же она Тупая дура.
Oh, shit.
Так.
I think we lost him.
Ой-ой. Туалет меня. Я не хочу с тобой здороваться.
Clem.
Подстрелили все-таки. Малого.
Shit.
Щет. Так. Как там? Куда нажимать, чтобы их убить? Вроде пока никого нет, никого не вижу. Я никого не вижу, я слепая. Правда, где? Ах ты. Показываются немножко, откуда они идти будут. Так, здрасте, ты первый. Он такой стоит, смотрит. Ну вот. Как так? Откуда она взялась? Блин, давай быстрее. Я и так нажимала, чтобы разбить группу. Я не понимаю. Ну и чё, он сейчас меня опять убьет? Давай быстрее, сейчас опять какая-нибудь баба подойдет. Ой, еще один здесь. В очередь. Не буду называть кто. Правда, в очередь выстраиваться, чтобы меня покушать. Так, следующий. И... Жесть. Я бы от такого зомбака точно дергала. Который разговаривать умеет. Пойдем. Бедный мальчик. Дун факел взял. Жесть.
Get the shrapnel out.
Me?
I'll keep him still.
Да ладно, тебе уже не впервые операция. Я сама себе делала уже когда-то. Рану прижигала. Причем 2 раза, по-моему. Себе еще кому-то. Не помню кому. А, этому. Зашивала рану Хавьеру. В прошлой части. Если бы не было, наверное, апокалипсиса, Клементина стала бы медсестрой. Судя по тому, как часто она вот это все делает. Или врачом. Хирургом. Жесть.
Trying not to be loud.
It's okay, AJ. Just breathe.
Put your hands there. Stop the bleeding.
It's okay, AJ. He's just gonna patch you up.
Просто так кровотечение не остановить. Особенно скотчем.
For now.
Whoa. Easy, easy.
Where's our stuff? My gun.
We lost it, buddy.
Louis and Violet ran. They're safe.
Yeah, probably.
It sucks.
Что-то о них беспокоишься, они нас бросили. Зачем только они обратно пробежали, непонятно. Он, наверное, тяжелый.
I didn't mean to endanger you. The walkers were sent to help you.
You sent the walkers?
Was part of a group. Call themselves Whisperers. They've learned to
Куда
live
они
in herds,
делись?
among walkers. Move among them. Sometimes guide them.
Why are you alone, if you were part of a group?
They attacked a community. Saw the carnage. Didn't want to be part of it.
Кто устроил резню? Твоя
Does it
группа
hurt?
или чужая?
Hungry.
Eat. Both of you.
Thank you. Do you have a name?
Been a while.
Since.
I've said it.
Может, ты снимешь свою маску? Фи.
James.
Why did you help us, James?
The people who attacked you. What do you know about them?
Да?
I know they steal kids. They took 2 last year.
A common practice for them. They're at war up north. Their entire community against another. It's why they take people. To make them fight. Train them. Use them. You would join their war.
That's
Ну,
horrible.
добежали.
Yes. That's why I helped you.
Thank you.
Clem?
Wait. Throw it. Distract him. Works just as well, and nobody gets hurt. Not us. Not him.
Ты странный.
Thank you.
Почему Он так любит ходячих. Они же убивают людей. И вообще они зомби.
Safe.
It was difficult to send the herd in to save you. I didn't want them to die.
Серьезно. Странный чувак. Он тут в лесу, что ли, живет?
So, James, do you just hang around in the woods, saving random people?
After I left my group, I wandered. First time alone, ever. Saw war everywhere. First against walkers, then against each other. Hoped it would be better here.
Везде одно и то же.
Where are you from? Here? Or somewhere far away?
Georgia.
Long way from home.
It feels like forever ago.
It was.
So, where are you from?
Washington.
The city or the state?
The city. Dad ran a food truck. I helped.
You've got a fever.
His wound will need proper cleaning and medicine, if you're lucky enough to have any.
The school has medicine, but I don't think they'll share it.
That's why those people attacked you, isn't it? To get to that school. They'll destroy whatever they find. Bring more guns, more fighters. Take everyone inside.
They won't be able to fight them off.
You need medicine. You have to go back, or you'll lose him.
I'll go back. Convince them to help Эй-Джее. They'll take us back once they see him. They wouldn't turn Эй-Джее away.
You hope?
Наверное.
I'll help you get back. Past the walkers. A few more hours and we'll go.
That's a few hours for you to sleep.
I'll stay awake. You don't have to.
Не знаю, можно ли мне
Sleep.
доверять.
I'll keep
Спи,
watch.
говорит. Чё ты так хочешь, чтобы я поспала? Ну ладно. Давайте
Okay, I
рискнем.
will.
Надеюсь, мы не
What about
проснемся
you?
мертвыми.
Don't need it. Not tonight. Rest well.
Good night.
Хорошая подушка из его волос. Такая мягкая, удобная.
Good night.
Я думаю, на этом моменте мы на сегодня закончим. Давайте я сделаю паузу. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии, если вам понравилась моя игра и этот эпизод. И до встречи в следующей серии. Всем пока.